Greetings, Gabriel Cantor, Prince of Trader Academy, and a modern-day bard. Back with new games, finally. I'm very excited about. Grandia 2 is an all-time favorite, personally. It's one of the few games I remember finding out because I just, hung out with someone who was randomly playing it one day. And I feel like it generally goes kind of underappreciated when people talk about RPGs, JRPGs in particular, especially of this era. It tends to get overshadowed by a lot of other bigger PS2 games, like, the Final Fantasies and the Taleses, stuff like that. This game is very similar to, speaking of those, Final Fantasy X and Tales of Symphonia, plot-wise. So if you're familiar with those, this will be something. It does. However, as you can see, I will be playing with English audio because the dubcast for this game is fantastic. It has the same voice director as Metal Gear Solid, and as such, features almost the entire cast of this game was at some point in a Metal Gear game, with the exception of, I think, 2 people. One being her, you just saw on the right side there. She is played by Ariel from The Little Mermaid, and a kid who the only major voice role I know is, original Voltron she was in. But we'll get to them. Alright. Let's get going. Yeah, our main protagonist is Cam Clark, who people may know for, ooh, that is very loud.
Game art.
That'll be just the logo, but wow. Ooh, press the D-pad. That's weird. Also doesn't actually do anything. Oh, it's the plus button, not the D-pad. Oh man, these sound effects. Oh. I don't think I remembered this game at a hard mode. I'm gonna play normal though. It has been a while since I've played this. Oh boy, that is some low-res video. Get to watch our creation myth. But as I was saying before, our main protagonist is Cam Clark, who, Metal Gear-wise, known for Liquid Snake, the all-time great, but also a longtime cartoon voice actor, like Leonardo in the original Turtles, and I think there's another thing I'm forgetting. He's in that Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer movie. That's fun. He's the bad guy in that, I think. That weird movie. And then the female lead is Jennifer Hale, who probably is best known to people as Fem Shep in Mass Effect at this point, but also, Naomi in Metal Gear. There's a lot of stuff with the main character's brother, so we'll get a bunch of Cam Clark. He is Simba. Cam Clark is Simba in. I think it is technically everything but the first movie. So even the sequel movies, he is Simba in. I think I've heard a song from The Lion King 2 that he sings. He has an album he put out at some point, which is a whole thing. And it's kind of fun to listen to, knowing him. Ba-da! This game has an absolute freaking just non-stop incredible soundtrack. Alright, I can maybe turn this back up that actually probably is still good. Oh, this looks really nice. There's some fun early 3D models. I guess not early. It's slightly later 3D models, but they still kind of have the vibe of late PS1 almost models more than PS2. Nobody looks like a Final Fantasy X character on this. It's almost like I feel like this game looks like what Tactics would look like if they used 3D models instead of sprites for that game. No one's got any noses or mouths, just eyes. God, this piece of music is kind of burned into my brain because it's like set to the cutscene in a way, and so it, you know, is like this on the soundtrack. God. Oh, these synth horns, they're so good. Love them so much.
Don't let me down, Sky.
Yep. There's Ryudo, our Liquid Snake voice protagonist. Actually thinking about it, so I played this before I ever played Metal Gear, and he was one of the first voice actors I ever recognized between stuff. But I played this game a lot, and then played Twin Snakes, and as soon as I heard Liquid, I was like, that's Ryudo! Probably the only person in history to have that reaction. I think
over here.
The next other person would have been Kirk Thornton was my other big, like, oh, I'm recognizing voice actors now because of Kingdom Hearts 2.
Ryudo, I cannot take much.
Oh, right, and he's the Colonel.
Quit your belly aching and fly,
Right,
damn it.
the talking bird is the Colonel from Metal Gear. Also a longtime cartoon voice actor. Played Perceptor in the original Transformers cartoon, and more importantly, the movie.
I finished the job, didn't I?
Got that nasally anime protagonist thing going on. It's really weird. I'm an anime guy. It's like it's weird hearing him.
Crude fashion. Here, take your money.
Father, don't be rude. I'm so sorry.
Don't bother, I'm used to it.
I won't have you speaking to his kind. Come, we're leaving.
I don't know what the, like, incidental voice cast of this game is like, really. I assume they're probably also, like, old cartoon people and stuff like that, like Metal Gear is. But that old guy sounded vaguely familiar.
I cannot stand him. What a pompous fool.
It's work, not a barrel of laughs.
Well, well, you're growing up, Ryudo.
Ugh, if it weren't for
God.
work, I'd have nothing to do with that guy. But business is business.
God, I love this dub so much.
She was a fine-looking girl, though.
I don't care for her or the kindness of strangers.
Nice lighting on this HD collection. Last time I played this was when they put out the PC version with its very strange glitches originally, like having incredibly loud footsteps for no reason, which was then later fixed by putting a specific footstep audio slider, which is still hilarious.
What is it, Sky?
Ryudo, looks like we have
Ryudo.
another job.
There are a lot of games that start with a character like, as a mercenary, but you never really, like,
Hey,
do
not
jobs
already.
because
I'm
the
still sore from
plot
that fall.
involves you
No
getting
thanks to you.
a job, and then that is
Ouch,
the
okay,
rest of the
okay.
game.
Sky, all right already. It's good to have work, right? It says the Church of Granis wants to hire you as a bodyguard. So, working for Granis, huh? Now I really don't want to do it.
A
Oh
job's
man,
a job.
a game where a
right?
guy
Yeah,
has to be hired by
guess
the
you're right.
church
That's
to
what it means
protect
to
a
be
priestess.
geohound.
What a novel! Oh, that's just straight up Japanese on that, huh? Never seen that before. Never like seen the writing on the note. Final Fantasy VIII. Yeah, I guess Final Fantasy VIII is one of those games that is like you're a mercenary group and you do Dalit, and then the next mission is the entire rest of the game. Oh, can I change There we go. That is the strangest way to write inversion I've ever seen in a menu. Which way does ZL make the screen rotate? Yeah, okay, that is what I want. Alright. Let us begin our old video game journey. Pick up some items. There was an achievement in this game originally on PC for hitting a button that doesn't actually do anything. Like one of the buttons on the controller. I forget which one it is. Ah, the compass, which is super handy. That is some good stock bird audio. Nice fast saves. Really weirdly slow walk up that ladder. Equipment. Geoblade. Sure, why not? Anything else up here? No. It is weird seeing a game like this with, like, all of the graphics themselves are completely unchanged. But it has, like, really nice lighting, which is kind of cool. First real mission from Robin Williams. Oh, whoa. Seeing this game at 60 frames a second is actually kind of messing me up a little bit. All right. Contract, right, I forgot about the timber, right, that contract, which is just like, I don't know, help them forever as part of the contract, which is wild. Man, I am usually not someone who notices frame rates, especially on a, like, you know, turn-based video game, but this is jarring. In kind of the same way that, like, first playing those Kingdom Hearts updates was, back when that, like, I don't remember if it was the PS4 versions, where those first became, like, 60 during gameplay, and it was like, oh, this does actually look really weird.
Practice if you want to beat
me. Ah, yes, we're gonna hear a lot of these end of battle quotes, because there's only like 2 for every character. Yeah, this game's combat system is still really cool, the combo stuff. And then I think my last time through this, I actually got way more into the critical moves, which instead of being a multi-hit move, is a single big hit that cancels their attack. As long as they're within the calm to act. Ooh, nice timing on that. Because it's basically a ATB kind of thing, but with a little bit more, like, nuance to it. Which is very cool. There's actually, like, a timing aspect and stuff. It's kind of like, Final Fantasy X-2 actually has some similar mechanics in it, where you can have people, like, you could time out attacks well, and have people basically combo people and keep doing more damage and stun lock them and stuff, and it's pretty rad. Like, the only thing it's really missing is that you don't manually move your character around. Alright, a lot of this... Right, the other thing I remember noticing last time I played this game is a lot of it is not voiced. Unlike Paper Mario, I will not be voicing this. Because it does actually have voice acting, just not all the time. We'll do all the preparations for the ceremony. Ismene. Yeah, it is weird seeing these models with really nice lighting. And this is Jennifer Hale whenever she starts actually speaking. Hire bodyguard. The character portraits look better in this than they did in Grandia 1's got really weird in the like HD update. This collection was actually how I first played Grandia 1. I had previously only ever played this one. That's actually also a pretty cool game. I think it was a PS1 game? That one uses like tactics style sprites and stuff. Which is kind of cool. Storm through your door and beat charity out of you. Ryudo gets some real good dialogue in this game. Especially with him not being a fan of like the church stuff. Stayed behind. Songstress. She sings and she's a priestess? I've seen this game before. It's called Final Fantasy X-2. Driving out evil spirits. Oh, what's the line from Unknown from ME? Okay, that's a tutorial guy. I'm good. I know how to play this game. Okay, I do not have the money for any of that. Monsters, ask that guy. It's because you're a geohound. A term that I don't think is ever really explained. Aside from the fact that it's just, he's a mercenary. Just a weird, fancy word for it. Really weird, like, star thing. However, may you be blessed by Lord Granus. It's a church in a JRPG. What could go wrong? Likes of your kind around here. Jeez. Like, also, everyone immediately knows that he's a geohound. I don't know what about him gives off those vibes. The powers of darkness. Sure. Take his word for that. Damn. Play music on those things. A new song! It's called The Song of Light. Or Hymn to Granus. Praise be the name. Carbo, House 4. Hello. Okay. Little world building details. Well, aren't they noble? Look at that face! Granus should reward their piety, right? Piety, whatever. Damn. What a guy. Sure. The moon that never sets? Maybe. A vice grip on the obvious. It's a really fun translation, I feel like, in a way that some games from this era were not. Tell me my fortune, then. Oh, man. I am really excited to play that game again. That probably will... I am honestly probably not going to wait for the roster of that PlayStation Plus thing to come out, because who knows what the hell it's going to be. But I am really excited to play Legend of Dragoon after this. Speaking of games with great combat systems. Woman Trouble and a Great Love for Ryudo. Not me, not ever. Like, this game has good voice acting. Legend of Dragoon has quote-unquote good voice acting. And I wouldn't have it any other way. Someone gets it. Dun, 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 dun. Don't know how you could confuse those two people. It has voice. Yes, that is a good way to put it. It never sets. It cannot exist. Melbu Frama, die! Eh. Logic dictates that monsters live in the forest. So this thing I was thinking about in... Was it Stranger Paradise that also kind of brought this up? Or it was just like, ooh, nice different sound effects depending on what you're walking on. High tech. That brought up just like, yeah, I don't go outside because I can just get mauled by a monster. And like, kind of how insane that is as a world. Something about this kind of singing feels very 90s anime. Like, it reminds me a lot of Outlaw Star. Or like... Across Plus. I guess it's a very, Yoko Kanno kind of thing. She didn't do Outlaw Star, but still. That's the right name, right? Yeah, I think so. Dun, 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 dun. A lot of this kind of like mysticism kind of stuff, I guess, in anime of the era. It's a weird thing I never really thought about.
Known that I needed more practice.
What's the matter? Is that all?
Who said that?
Jennifer Hale in a very early role.
Don't mind me. Continue.
The only earlier one I know
Are
of
you
is
listening
Metal Gear,
to my
thinking about it
singing?
actually.
Come on, if you're that tense, you won't be able to perform at all.
Who are you? I haven't seen you around.
Also
What are
pre-Totally
you doing
Spies.
here?
Whoa now, what am I doing here? You're the one who hired me.
I hired you?
I do not remember anything of the sort. You look awfully suspicious. Leave right now, or I'll scream.
Are you for real? Oh, wait a sec. I bet no one told you.
And then this guy who I think is also...
Elena,
Yes.
is something the matter?
This guy who is also Cam Clark. To his credit, it's two very different voices.
Ah, you must be the Geohound, yes? We've been waiting for you.
He looks kind of like
Geohound?
the guy from
Hey, I'm Ryudo. This here's Sky.
Tales
Quite a
of
warm welcome for
Legendia that
someone
he plays.
you're hiring.
What? Why are you being so rude?
Elena, please excuse her. Allow me to apologize on her behalf. Elena, you must get ready to leave.
Yes, Father. I'm very sorry for interfering. Please excuse me.
Yes, Will. I forgot he's in that game too. Is he in? Oh right, of course he's in Symphonia.
Excuses and women
Duh.
are equally
He's-
tiring.
Kratos.
This is not the place.
'Cause it's spelled
May
the
I
same
ask you
but
to wait at
pronounced
the inn?
differently.
I shall be along shortly.
God, I can't believe I forgot about that. I forgot that this and Tales of Symphonia do in fact share voice actors, which is kind of funny. Right, and Jennifer Hale's also in that. She plays Sheena. That's really funny. I haven't agreed to anything yet. Ah, yes. Early 2000s anime dubbing. I have a pretty strong affection for it. The only thing this game is missing is, like, Tara Strong. Yeah, I think about it. Tales of Symphonia, I think. Not Symphonia. Legendia also has like, some other Metal Gear people in it. Like, Paramedic plays Chloe? David Hayter doesn't show up in anything, no. Except War in the Pocket. With his kind. Whoop. Blocking the camera. Ryudo, the Geohound. His completely nonsense outfit if you look at it for more than 5 seconds. Like, I feel like everyone else in this game is pretty restrained, if like a little ornate, but Ryudo's outfit is truly bizarre. You can read Star Wars quotes. This is a job for a choir boy, not a murderous geohound. All troubles can be resolved with prayer. So I suggest you start praying your sister over to your tower. Man, yeah, every line he has in this game is great. Never botched a job. I guess he doesn't. We'll see, though. It's weird how completely unexplained Sky goes. They literally never talk about why he has a flying bird. I don't think they ever even talk about, like, how they met, why he's the only talking bird. Nothing. Or fussiness. This is one of those games where it feels like there is, like, it's almost kind of like 14 at times, where it feels like there is two different, like, styles of translation going on, depending on whether the cutscene is voiced or not. Your role is very important. Boar. Different boar. Thus, the bodyguard. It's like that movie, The Bodyguard. There's no well, excuse me, princess in this game, but there should be. Yeah, that is kind of the vibe of their relationship. Cam Clark could probably do a pretty good that Link. Excuse me, princess. There we go. Can I equip her yet? No. Okay. She's technically not, like, in your party yet. The Black Forest 1. Not to be confused with the Black Forest 2. This music. Which plays in, like, every cave and forest in this game. Just picking up some herbs. Gotta find some spices. It's a good face. What a dick. Shrews. Those guys, bad guys won't stop killing you if you're trying to kiss their ouchies. God. Got a lot of good faces going on. Oh, this music is so good. Just absolutely top tier battle music. Alright, the game still slows to a crawl when you combo a dude, though. Nice! It's much like Paper Mario, where it is a game of don't let them hit you. Nope. Ripping guitars. Hot synths. What more do you need in a soundtrack? Aw, so close. Ooh, ah, yeah!
You better practice if you want to beat me.
It's sort of swinging. It seemed a little loud. Let's see if there is audio mixing in the options of this game. God. What, your teacher, your babysitter, your damn butcher? Bah! back very much in an era of like shonen stuff, it feels like, where a lot of the protagonists were just total dicks. There was something I wanted to check. Right, settings. Okay, no, that's just... What? Man, that is a truly strange menu, the more I look at it. With exit to menu exit to title being like a yes no toggle, which is very strange. Gotta turn exit to menu on. Dun, dun, dun. Ow. Ah. Well, there's times where slowdown really does add to the impact of a move. Ow. Jeez. It's going significantly worse than all the other ones. Ooh, can I cancel this dude? I don't think so. Should watch Outlaw Star. Yeah, Outlaw Star is still good. It was very weird going back to it last time I did. I think when they aired it on Toonami, I think most recently. I think was the last time I watched it. And how... Yes, because I missed recording an episode and missed the episode with the cats. Which is like... the episode of that show that is burned in my brain, and I was kind of bummed that I missed it. That show is very, very strangely paced, which was a weird thing to notice going back to it. Where there was like a bunch of plot up front, and then kind of a bunch of nonsense for a while, and then suddenly plot again at the very end. Which isn't the worst thing. There's a lot of stuff I remember being like... more important in that show, and then like it's not. Ah, okay, it's just a buff. Wonder if I will actually use items in this run. This is one of many RPGs that I historically do not use items because they're not like that useful. Some good evil music, very Ganondorfy. I'm thinking of the like 90s-ness of like the designs and stuff in this game. I've actually looked up the character designer to see what else they did. Besides possibly the other Grandia. Oh, I think this is where one of my favorite lines in this game is. So that's a Geohound. Gives me the creeps. The rumors speak truly. Yuck, he's looking this way. She gets a face, because she's more important. Bringing me here safely. Not able to ding or scratch on her. You know, like a car, which we don't have. Simple enough. Confidential. Your kind. I mean, you. There it is. My kind, right? I'll just sit over here and think filthy, unclean thoughts then. Love it. To share his foul mouth. I don't even know what that would be referring to. I guess it's just having a crude way of speaking, as opposed to like cursing her out or something. For like hours, man. This is why I hate church. Everything takes forever. Makes that sound way creepier. The same owl sound effects as like the evil forest in Final Fantasy IX. It's got a Kansai accent. Yeah, probably. Or it's less like Kansai and more just like whatever delinquent stuff any dude with a pompadour. Yes, let's have a holy ceremony at this place covered with demons? I'm sure it's totally fine on the up and up. It dates from the Silvery White Light Age. I don't know if that's what it's actually called or if he's making a joke. It's the Battle of Good and Evil. How creatively named. Ooh. Seizure warning, I guess. My bad. Something funny's going on. An Elena chick. I'm not gonna blow this job. God. This whole soundtrack is so good. Yep, now there's monsters in the totally holy church building. Garma Tower. Oh. That was weird. Didn't do the normal, like, animation. God, I am, like, not gonna get used to how smooth these battles look. Except for when you do that. And everything grinds to a halt. Nice.
These guys were no real challenge.
Surprised he doesn't call her a broad. Yeah. That's maybe a bit too old-fashioned. And so chick is what you get. There we go. No, he's gonna do a web move. Can I get there fast enough? Gonna say no. Nope. Is that gonna cancel me? I think it is. Dah. Takuhito has been canceled for his foul mouth. Yeah. Nice. Perfect timing. Ooh. Very close.
These guys were no real challenge.
How many spiders can I kill? Like, I think it has something to do with the slowdown, is like why that hi-ya gets dragged out so much. Hi-ya!
These guys were no real challenge.
Which is fun. But again, speaking of Legend of Dragoon, it's no Legend of Dragoon name callouts, which are like the best. Madness Hero is a classic. Madness Hero! Bow. Wonder when we'll actually get to hear more than 10 seconds of the battle music.
No real challenge.
So there's these guys are no real challenge, and you need to practice if you want to beat me. I think that might be it. More spiders. You have initiative. Yep. Madness Hero's the best. There are other ones that are good. Gust of Wind Dance is also a classic, but Madness Hero is the best, like, move shout-out in Legend of Dragoon, no question. No web shot for you. You will not shot web. God, I can't wait to get to the point where
These guys were no real challenge.
get those items that let you do more combo hits and stuff. It's fantastic. Wind Charm. That's all the middle. Anything else to pick up out here? Oop. Aha! Actually, the actual best line deliveries in Legend of Dragoon are you fight Lloyd that first time, and he just dodges everything you do. Too slow! Missed!
These guys were no real challenge.
Like, I think about those anytime anyone dodges anything. Because they're ridiculous. Then, of course, some of the cutscene ones are on a whole other level, but the best, no, it cannot be in media. Slambert. I forgot about that!
These guys were no real challenge.
That's Lavitz's last name, right? Which is, like, ridiculous and feels like it can't possibly be the proper translation of his name. Alright. Let's take advantage of the fact that you get free heals at save points. Guitar is just going. Oh. Music is clearly coming from downstairs because now it's quieter. Is it gonna get quieter again? Not quite. I don't know what that noise was. Oh, it's the gargoyles? Yep. Who cast the best named spell in the game. Just boom. Because explosion is a element in this game. Ooh, ah. Damn. How many hi-yas could he get? Yeah, Hurry Up in 7 is a really good piece of music. And, Run in Final Fantasy 9. A lot of good. Ooh, I'm gonna get murdered by wind blades. It's a really cool spell. All the spells in this game are pretty cool. And we haven't even gotten to the anime ones yet.
You better practice if you want to be.
Man, I can't believe there's no audio mixing on this. I forget what 8's is. It's when you're running from the big robot spider, right? It has one. I forget what that song's called, though. Gotta do an entire cover album of video game escape sequence music.
These guys were no real challenge.
Although the only things I can think of off the top of my head are like those and then the various Metroids. Oops, didn't actually mean to do that. Ow. Punched me. Star Fox? Yeah, I guess the end of Star Fox has... I think that has unique music. I don't actually know, though, now that I think about it. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I don't know if there's music during that bit at all. There's gotta be other ones. God, I did a bit in... I did the reactor level in Stranger of Paradise again last night and was reminded that that has the GoldenEye alarm sound in it, which is wild. Like, that is a almost 30-year-old sound effect.
You better practice if you want to beat me.
All these spiders and gargoyles and spiders, oh my. I could do the fancier move, but I think that takes too long. There's actually like a boss in here.
These guys were no real challenge.
Oh, I have to decide how I want to level up moves. That's always a big game. Because I have two options, or the two ways that I level up abilities and magic in this game. It is either you go from most expensive down, or you go from least expensive up. And it's basically whether or not I want to actually use the lower cost moves or not. I think is what I did last time, because it's kind of more fun than just getting the best moves and then only using those the whole game. It's less interesting that way. Because all the move animations are really cool. Can I actually upgrade any of that stuff at this point? Okay, yeah, I can. So yeah, let's go cheapest to most expensive, because that's fun. This way I can actually use some of these moves for their intended purpose. Like doing a big damage cancel hit. You know what, let's actually... yeah. Yeah!
Tensei can slash!
Cha-cha! Ooh, almost killed him. Yeah, this game's magic system is really cool, where you can just put whatever magic you want on any person. Something I almost feel like I should try, even if it is supposedly so bad that it killed this franchise, is try and play Grandia 3 again at some point. Because I remember at least, like, mechanically that game being pretty cool. And also, speaking of, whatchamacallit, Outlaw Star. I know Gene Starwind is in that game, and a early Johnny Young Bosch dubbing role, which could be fun. And that's like all I remember about it. And there's a bunch of stuff with planes. Ooh. And that's why she got a face, so she could have a bloody face later. No time for sentiment. Got it. Stupid door. You made me look bad. Does Sky have like... No, he doesn't. Like something about his design has always made him look like he has like horns on like the 3D model. I think it's just the way some of his like he has like almost like extra wings, I think, and that's what I'm always seeing. Holy jeez Louise, what is that? When you say a thing and then the game says it. Oh, right. I briefly forgot what those flashbacks were. I know that I know that darkness anywhere. Got trouble. What a conveniently placed zipline? I have no idea why that even exists. Oh, it got a shot of 2 moons there, too. The devil moon. It's a little strange back there in the tower. Where am I? Am I in such a place? My finger points. Cool. Tessa, the only one that actually mattered. This sounds like Symphony of the Night music. That's what this is. Some real medieval castle music. Oh. In just a sec. was wondering why my mic cable was hitting my arm, and it's because I didn't have it, like, strapped in properly. The Power of Darkness isn't coming this way to tell us about the neighborhood bake sale. He makes a lot of very modern, like, references, kind of. I mean, I guess bake sales could be a thing here, too. It's just a little weird. Wings you sprouted. The power of Valmar. Valmar is a good fake Satan name. It just sounds evil. I wonder when he actually first calls her by her name. God, that face. Oh, okay. I thought you had to actually go back to the forest. I don't think they were following us at all, really. I mean, she just saw like 5 people die. I mean, I don't think he does, really. He's killing monsters. Not, like, people. They're big demon spiders. I forget what else the person who did this soundtrack has done. I think it's the... No, it's not that guy. I think they did... There was some other, like, RPG series they did. Dude. It was like a Sega thing? Not a Phantasy Star. Maybe one of the Shining things. I think I looked into how to play those at some point because I was solely curious about the soundtrack. It's Noriyuki Iwadare, I think. The dude in real life killed a spider that big, they'd be giving him medal. Fair enough. I mean, to be fair, he was not hired to protect the rest of these people, just her. So technically, he did his job perfectly. Cut out of there pretty damn fast. What could it mean? What could it mean? Dun 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 dun. If they've been less judgy, they might be alive. It's the first lesson of Grandia 2. Don't be judgy, or you'll be killed by monsters. Possessed by the wings. Not filling me in chief. Not a chef, which is sometimes confused with chief on paper. Try finishing your sentences. Every time someone does the thing where it's like, they're about to reveal some dramatic thing and then they stop, either for no reason or like because they die, I just think of Get a Robo Armageddon, because I think the first 3 episodes of that show have about like a dozen people do that, and to the point where it feels like an intentional joke. Valmar is the devil of darkness, as was ordained. But the coming of eternal night, the dark eternal night. Grows in power with each passing day. Day of darkness is at hand. Daughter of darkness. Dun, 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 dun. Going from a Dream Theater reference to a Tom Jones reference, that is me in a nutshell. Even the Pope can't do anything. And you know, the last name Innocentius, which is hilarious. Very on the nose. I also have not thought about Dream Theater in a long time. God, I used to listen to that stuff so much. I listened to like Octavarium and Metropolis Part 2 like a lot. And then The Dark Eternal Night. The rest of that album is fine, but that's far and away the best song on there. Now become possessed by Valmar's accursed wings. Well, guess she's dead. It's just Slipknot and Sonic. It's another good twofer. For me, it's basically just Sonic. It's a little bit of a problem. I have other stuff that I used to listen to, but now everything's weird, and I don't. Except for when I occasionally try to start listening through all of my music in alphabetical order, and then listen to ABBA Gold, and don't continue from there. Cleanse the soul of darkness. Yes, shield others from the taint of evil. Yeah, the Sonic CD soundtrack stuff that we have discovered as of today means I might have to, when I get around to that in 2 weeks, I may have to do a poll or something for whether to do English or Japanese soundtrack. Oh. Oh, geez, that really peaked the mic. Sorry about that. But, man, Ryudo's the best. A statue of gold? Let me think about it. I can't stand God or women. God. God, everything he says is the best. Oh, man. It's Jodie Benson?
This feels so good. I feel so free, so filled with power. Oh, I feel excellent.
What? That
She's
comes to
so
this?
good.
What have you done? You foul Dark One!
Right, and he just like casts magic, which is crazy.
What do you think you're doing, huh? What do you mean by Dark One?
Huh. She has a fair hand with magic.
And other fair parts besides. Tell me, do I look like a Dark One to you? I mean, really?
Ryudo, beware! Evil takes forms far from foul.
Are you really
Sometimes it's
one of the
hot.
Dark Ones?
Huh? Ooh, just the sight of this place disgusts me. This filthy statue, this church,
And
and the scum who live here too.
God, this game does actually have very good voice acting. Some really good deliveries.
Careful, Ryudo. She's dangerous.
Press the action button to crawl.
The church. Ah, what have you done?
Now I feel better. What's the big deal? It's just a rickety old church.
Hellfire breaking my soul.
Break this town for you.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? Are you out of your mind?
I would
Or are
take
you
Camp
just
Clark
as
singing
sick and
Hellfire.
twisted as you look?
Boy, the audio mixing is a little all over the place.
You're terrible. Awful thing to say. I thought you. Well, this will tame your tongue.
Man, she's great. It's a shame she... It is a shame that Ariel from The Little Mermaid didn't get to play more anime villains. Because she's genuinely really good at it. Ooh, yeah. Love those drum and bass bits. Ooh, that's some lighting.
Tensei can slash!
Okay, I thought this actually did have yelling the names of all the moves. It's always good. Ow, ow. Now let's try.
Tensei can slash!
Cha-cha! Oh, she hadn't actually gotten into the act thing yet. Ooh. Right. Debuffs. Also not a thing I really use much in this game. Rah! Oh. Man, these animations. It actually looks surprisingly good in the HD thing, considering I don't know how easy it would be to actually upscale these things, if at all. Oh, there we go. Mandatory losses.
Damn it! Such intense power!
Well, my dear. You have a rather nice plaything.
I can't hear you over the electricity.
I like you. My name is Millennia. Next time we meet, I'll make you mine. Well, practice up.
Oh my.
I'll be back. Toodles!
More people should say Toodles. It's very good.
She can fight. For a girl.
Don't be like that, Ryudo.
Father, I'll take you up on your offer. I want to find out for myself just exactly what is going on.
Plus money. God. I'll get to meet the Pope. some ungodly amounts of loot. Wank. There we go. I'm not a newly hatched chick. Or is it for your broad change of heart? Sky called her a broad. Someone did. Someone was going to. Here's your money. Alright, I actually, like, get this and can sell it. I think the best part is I can actually go immediately to the store in this town to sell this statue. Yes, she somehow survived the church exploding. I'll pray for the patience I'm going to need. Fully expected a you have spunk, I hate spunk. It's a really gross sounding word. I'm back at full health and stuff, right? I don't even know how to, like, check that. Okay, yes. Actually, I should save. Save. Oh, actually. Spending the night get me one of those dialogue things? Because those were fun. A weird, fun little aspect of this game is these things. Oh. This one doesn't have, like, dialogue. Boom. Nice. I mean, it's a valid point. I don't know how Sky carries anything. I don't think I've ever actually seen this conversation because I've never, like, immediately gone back to rest here. Fine, then. Alright, all the dialogue. My babysitting job. Well, I never. I am really... I'm having too much fun and peeking the microphone every time I laugh. Sorry about that. Let's take this gold statue I was just given and sell it immediately. Oh, I think it also does something, but really, who cares? Yeah, this game really is just impeccably translated. It's shocking how good it is. Oh yeah, my like screenshot folder when I originally played this on Steam way back was enormous. I don't have enough money for that. So let's that. Oh, eh. Close. All that. Okay, cocky kid. Ah, okay, she has the first egg. Yeah. Ooh, yeah, and then let's give him the attack buff. There we go. I don't know how useful, the, like, element defense stuff really is. Here we go. Magic. Let's see. It's movement, it's defense. Let's get that. Right, you going from lowest cost to highest with the magic is actually good because leveling up the eggs gives you access to more spells and stuff. It's very useful. Save again. Did all that. Okay, give me just a sec. I'm gonna open my window because it is getting very warm. All right. Off we go onto the actual journey, as opposed to just garbage. Or not garbage. Intro stuff. Idor Mountains. I feel like this is gonna be one of those games that I sort of try to plan out where I'm gonna stop and everything, since I do know it. I do know the game, and then realize that this game is significantly shorter than I remember. But the fact that Paper Mario was only like 8 episodes was kind of surprising. All of these games always feel so long in my head and in my memory, and then it's like, oh, this actually is not that long. Especially this, because this game, kind of a cool thing about this game, JRPG-wise, is the fact that it's fairly linear compared to like the Final Fantasy and Tales games is. And you basically never need to grind unless you really want to. Like, it is basically balanced for you to just keep going. There aren't really a ton of times in the game where you can grind. Yeah, look at that. Good stuff. Ow. Oh. Wow. Ooh, am I even gonna be able to make it? Okay. The thing with the move stat is that it affects how far you can run in battle, and it's entirely possible to just have the characters get exhausted.
You better practice if you want to beat me.
Yeah. Yeah, the most you grind is if you just, like, get lost. Oh, geez, that was a snake. Snake, it's a snake. Yeah! Of course, now they're just gonna attack anyway, but Just right in her face. Let's take out this guy. Oh, jeez. Okay. She does way less damage than I thought. Ah, I got them both down to the exact same amount of health. Impact bomb. Okay, yeah, she doesn't have any, like, offensive spells yet. Oh, wow. Okay, that heals a lot. Oh, once again, stopping with it right in their face. Ah.
You better practice if you want to beat me.
What is he wearing? He's got like a skin-tight shirt and then like a jacket and a backpack, some weird headgear, like kind of a skirt thing. It's a lot. The thing with getting lost in this game is the compass thing they give you is actually pretty nice. You know what? Let's just kill this one. How good is Impact Bomb speed-wise?
Tensei can slash!
Cha-cha!
Here
Nice.
goes my impact bomb.
Bop. Oh, wow. Okay. I think that was exactly how much health it had.
I pray that we shall be safe ahead.
It is weird with how people, like, think of Jennifer Hale now, hearing her play so against type, I guess. More snakes. It's non-stop snakes. I don't trust them. They kind of hurt.
Tensei can slash!
Cha-cha. And this is why I go from least to most cost.
Here goes my impact bomb.
So that these moves go faster, do more damage, and that I actually use them, as opposed to just doing a flying Tensei Ken forever.
I pray that we shall be safe ahead.
Hey, level up. And leveling up is not really a thing I really think about much in this game, because it's not really... I assume you do get some kind of stat ups from it, but it's not, like, the most important thing, really. Why am I not getting initiative on these guys? Ouch. Yeah, it's kind of crazy how different she sounds. Yeah, counter. I like that she literally says ouch. It's a hell of a thing. Nice. Ooh.
You better
I think that makes
practice
you
if you wanna
resistant to
beat me.
poison? Let's see. Plus 10 defense. Sure. Oh. Camera angles happening. Oh, bird! Please don't be... Ah, poo. Okay, that's what this music is. I forgot you get different music when you get ambushed. That actually worked. Haha! That's pretty cool. Ah. Just bad enough timing. Whoa, that's not... Oh, jeez. Wow, you can do some weird stuff with the way that is angled.
Come, O life-bearing water.
Nice. I don't know if like back attacks do more damage or something.
You wanna beat me.
It's not a thing you can really control very well, so I feel like they don't. Okay. No snakes this time. Gotta follow the compass. Which is nice because you can have it like aim forward or back. So you know which way you're going. They're gonna be just too slow. Yeah, I didn't realize how much less damage she does than him. Which makes sense. It's just kind of funny, especially considering she doesn't have, like, offensive magic yet. She's literally just entirely operating on healing spells and very weak physical attacks. Like, even Aerith could do offensive magic when you get her. Okay, no snakes. Ha! Goblin toadstool. I think what I ended up doing, or usually end up doing, is using a lot of these items for money, since I don't really use them in battle ever. Like, not all the buffs and debuffs stuff like isn't really that useful. It's not Persona. Well, I think you could do some kind of wild stuff with them. Oh. Oh! So I've played this game a lot. I literally did not know this was a mechanic. Huh. Stop the web trap. There we go. Almost.
You better practice if you want to beat me.
Yeah, I could see maybe buff stuff being useful early on, and then it kind of gets less useful as you go. That tends to be the way these games kind of end up. I don't know if I went backwards. Gotcha. Yeah, that might be bad. Move up isn't terrible either. Did those guys just like respawn? Jeez. Oh, there was more stuff in these. Ah, there we go. Money. Yeah, I guess defense down can be pretty good, because then everyone does more damage. And that's why defense down is always better than attack up. Jeez. Ah.
Here goes my impact bomb.
Don't know what those are really, or why she has them, but sure.
Tensei can slash!
Cha-cha. God, that does so much more damage. she's gonna get spit. Oh, nice! Juked it. Those songstress jukes.
No real challenge.
Okay, down here. What is this? Or that's a dumb name. But sure. I think these dudes like respawned. But haha, I have the high ground. Nice. Oh. Come on. Nice. Ah, it's got 1 health left. Nice.
These guys were no real challenge.
Never let them get a move. Am I still in the first area? I think I am. Oh, that definitely ambushed me. Yeah. Man, I'm so used to Stranger of Paradise now, where like everybody has every like stage has a boss on it. It's gonna be weird. Just like, you go through an area, fight a bunch of enemies, and then you leave. I'm like not really used to that. Oh no, 18 damage. Whatever shall I do?
You better practice if you want to beat me.
Yeah, I think I know what the first actual boss of this game is, and it's a little ways. Yeah, I had a feeling that was gonna ambush me again. That's what happens when they're like above you. Ooh. Aha! I didn't think that was actually gonna hit. Nice. Nice double team.
Even harder.
Da-da-dum. Yeah. Aha. He was not even remotely in that spot. That always feels really good.
These guys were no real challenge.
Money. Very small amounts of it. I don't actually know what counts as a lot of money at this point in the game. Was I already in? Mountains 2? Whatever. Oh, is this a camping spot? No problem. Nice pixelated shadows. Neither frightening nor amusing. Not fully voiced, just random shrieks. God. I don't think I've ever really noticed how much this like song in particular is just like, because it sounds like Yoko Kanno music, I think is what it is. Like, it reminds me a lot of the stuff from like Macross Plus and like Escaflowne, I guess, actually a bit too. Like, God, there's the ending credits song for every episode of Macross Plus sounds a lot like this. Was to sing. And then all hell broke loose. The clouds. Wow. What are you implying, Ryudo? What? Is he like accusing her of like doing drugs and not remembering what happened? That's hilarious. There we go. That's the other one that I remember being really good. You're mocking me. No, I've been mocking you for the last half hour. It's also very good. In vexing me. Oh, man. Man, brutal. That would be like sleeping on rocks. Lover boy. Everybody's working for the weekend. Nightmares, man. Aw, now he's sad about it. Us working types. Heard it here, the church hates workers. Compassion. Very clearly, like, putting on a front. This sounds like... It's gonna keep going through every song on the soundtrack and be like, this sounds like something else. Because this sounds like Dark Cloud 2 music. Kinda sounds like the theme song. Sweet dreams, Ryudo. He's bad at expressing his feelings because he's a tough guy. Duh. And then the happy jazz. Or horns, I guess. It's not really jazz. Big Bob-on Battlefield energy almost. The Tough Boy, yep. Oh man, I forgot about Tough Boy. I need to listen to Tough Boy again. I know the first opening for Fist of the North Star is the one that is like known, but Tough Boy is like, God, that's an all-time great anime opening. I am detestable. Don't you believe me? Detest me. I demand it. Aha. Didn't get crushed. It's nice not having truly random battles. The Tails system of run into some enemies. I guess actually almost nothing that I really plan on playing anytime soon would have truly random battles. Because like Legend of Dragoon also has its weird like almost like a danger system. The thing that changes color the closer you are to getting into a random battle, which is like kind of an interesting system. I don't see 10-2, not 10, 13-2 actually works kind of similarly. Yeah. Let's upgrade Tensei Ken. And the egg. Oh, there we go. Hey. Dig in. Okay, that's going pretty good. Some buffs. Brave fights actually get hard. I would say maybe I actually should have put this on hard mode, but I don't know what that actually does. And this game does get hard. Like some of the boss fights can be pretty rough if you're not careful. Meow. Literally bowling pin sound effects. Fantastic. That probably counted as behind me. Hi. Hitbox on these guys is weird. Why'd you run so far away from me, though? Hit it with a stick.
Gotta
It's
work
the stick.
even harder.
Okay. Oh, nice little newsboy cap. It's Naoto's hat. A hat for mountain climbing. And one of the better things with modern games is having gear change when you change gear. Especially if they let you just Like, glamour stuff in video games is the, like, best modern invention. More cool looks for everybody. I feel like the first game I really remember doing that, weirdly enough, is DC Universe Online. And that system is still, like, one of the best. And it's crazy that more games don't do it the way it does. Where just once you get a piece of gear ever, it went into, like, a library of looks that you could then just put on independently of whatever you're actually wearing. It had like a second equipment screen for it. Like Xenoblade has something, Xenoblade Chronicles X has something similar that's really good. Except you do actually have to have the other gear to equip as like a glamour thing. But it still does the thing of having basically a second set of equipment. And I just made like full sets of gear for everybody based on how I wanted them to look. To the point where there were some characters in that game that I forgot what they actually looked like because I put weird gear on them for so long. But there's one dude who's like this big tough guy who I think I made look like a weird bug man through like the entire game. It's almost like a... Which Tales game was it? Do I have... Aha, okay, I do.
Have faith.
Tales of... Not Zillia. The one that there was a sequel to. Jeez. I'm completely blanking on its name.
Good luck, everyone!
The one with the two protagonists and stuff. Was that Zillia? I think that was Zillia, right, because in Tales of Zillia 2, yeah, so it was that one. That, like... I gave a dude, like, sunglasses and sideburns and stuff, and at some point I forgot that that was not what he actually looked like. Alvin. An incredible JRPG character name. I gave him like sunglasses and sideburns, and it was like, yeah, that's just what he looks like. And I was like, oh right, no, that's like a bunch of stuff I put on him. Sure. And then Zestiria is the one where I went really wild, and specifically, like, I think I had, like, 2 sets of stuff for everybody, and anytime I was in, like, doing, like, random side stuff, I had 1 set of gear, or looks. And then anytime I was in your story, it was like, okay, they'll look normal. But then, like, I gave the main character a pompadour for, like, a very long time. Because pompadours are just good. Ah, damn. These snakes are rough. Is he gonna make it? Nope. Oh, jeez. There we go. Nice. Slowed him down with a faster attack, then canceled him. With murder. Bad. Can I not make this fall? I'd rather not get crushed by it later. Oh. Ah, okay. What was that other path I didn't go to? Or somewhere over here? Hey, there we go. Got initiative finally.
Tensei can slash!
One shot these damn snakes. Hey, yeah. Hi-ya. It's all that Ninja Turtle experience. That feels like a show where you would end up saying hi-ya a lot.
You better practice if you want to beat me.
Eh. Telling that to monsters. Like the monsters practice. Okay, is that ladder not? That just goes there? Okay. Gotcha. Different path, same result. Ba-da-ba-da. And this is gonna. Yep, every time. At least these guys don't do like any damage. Pausing with the bird. Record scratch. Bet you're wondering how I got here. Birds.
You better practice if you want to beat me.
Ba-ba-da-ba. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. I'm not gonna... I keep thinking they're right in front of me, and then it's actually above me. Ow. At least they don't have any, like, special moves. They're just working me over with. Okay, I have two choices.
You better practice if you want to beat me.
Dodge to the side, and then take him out with a spinning back kick. Option B, take a claw to the face, roll on the ground, and die. Should have gone with A. What a good movie. The first thing I think of with the phrase spinning back kick. Just some money lying on the mountain trail. Basically just stealing from somebody. A gear town. Maybe there are gears here. I think what I will do, because it works out timing-wise okay, is I will get up to going into the dungeon here and probably stop for today. So next time we can jump into some combat and stuff. And there's some really good dialogue during this bit, if I remember correctly. Man, what a beautiful camera angle of garbage. Is this a town or something? Didn't used to be like this. Sleep in a regular room. Bunk up. Jeez. Helping so many people this way. Are they? Attacked by monsters. This is all I have to sell now. Rough. Probably get armor first. I haven't gotten any yet. Don't need that. Can I get her better? Okay, yeah, that's better than the leather jacket. Boom. Sell both these. Get her better. Yeah, let's do that. Oop. Good old Vicks. Vicks Vapor Rub. Okay, I don't have enough for any of that. Could sell stuff and get it, but eh. I'll be fine. Pretty lively place and got thrashed by those monsters. Those damn monsters. Coming out through the caves, the mines of Moria. Nice. Insult the talking bird by calling him stupid. Damn. Now I'm back for good. That was like a complete non sequitur of a conversation. Nice dragon head. This guy looks like he should be played by the Colonel. Monsters. Poor louts. Oh, huh. This song will come up later. Aye. Huddling in here like hens on omelet day. Who's the girly? Things work, don't ask. These people were not here 10 seconds ago. Hey, it's the boy. Gonzola. What's the deal with those clowns? Right, they are in fact clowns. Or circus folk. Accidents do happen. Omelette du fromage. Oh, wow.
Still no. When I say no, I mean no. We're born with so much luck, kid. Personally, I'm saving mine for retirement.
The mobster.
Yeah, retirement. What the boss says is
It's a
right.
Fist of the North Star character.
Right, Paella?
That's right. Bravery's not the same as bravado, right,
Oh.
Gonzola?
There's
Guess
modern
you're
Jennifer
liable
Hale.
to lose it all.
Yeah, it's just like Paella says. The odds are too stacked. We just ain't cut out for these high-stakes gambles.
Please help
Creepy looking
me.
dude.
I beg of you. It's precious to me.
You just don't understand how the world works. It ain't our job to be fighting in the first place.
Yeah,
If
see?
you want some monsters slain, boy, why don't you go ask the Geohound over there?
Geohound?
Never heard
Geohound? Ryudo sits here stewing. Why did you bring me into this?
A monster has stolen my precious medal. It was a memento of my mother.
Yes,
Will
we
you
heard.
help me get it back, please? I can pay you whatever you ask.
Sorry, I cannot spare the time. I'm already in the middle of one job.
Ryudo, I think we should try.
Aren't we in a hurry to get you to the cathedral? Sorry, kid, but you'd better give up on your medal.
Do I have to? Oh, I guess so.
Very loud footsteps. I'm just gonna go cry in the corner until someone helps me. Cannot we do something for that little boy? Find him some matching earrings. Good luck. We looked over to him to say no offense. Right, it's like take it easy until she just like goes to town on him. There we go! I weren't saddled with the broad. Alright, and then she gets drunk. Does she just like collapse? Yep. Kinda. Wow, that's a phrase. Okay. High maintenance stuff. I've got a bird, it'll be fine. I'll go it alone from here. Tee hee hee. Hee hee hee. Did did Cool. This is a little assaulty. Sneaking into his room, paralyzing him, and the bird. Bird. You always appreciate like emojis in the text boxes. Oh wow, yeah, this would have gone places if that guy hadn't shown up. Now she's just following me. Like nothing happened. Oh, I meant to go over to Elena's room. That much moxie. Almost enough to make a man's sleep wicked. That's a hell of a phrase. The boy wants to make his own bed, then let him eat it too. You are mixing metaphors very hard. People don't typically eat their beds. What's with these losers? The guy with the giant fart. Giant fork. He just calls him carnies. Now that guy's like Gollum. Little nipper and be done with it. Gonna waste them anyway. Keep your cream pies and seltzer water to yourselves. Literal clowns. This should be fun. Right, this, which is another good screenshot. If your idea of fun is wading through rivers of blood, goblets of flesh, and gut fresh on your lips, then yes, it will be fun. Tiger. Now she's Mary Jane. Couple eggs shy. Everyone's just throwing really weird metaphors. That wasn't too hard. Now, was it? Such a man. Gross. Chaos egg. Or can I not? Oh no, wait, I need to... This is what I was looking for. Yeah. Chaos. So many spells. Right now I can put other egg on him. +5 act. That is actually really good. Act is basically speed. Alright, that's as much as I can do for her. 'Cause I don't think I can change her equipment. Oh, actually, right. This is where the save point also is. Save game. Alright, and that is episode 1. Just like a good anime. Split up in very episodic format. So Friday, this will continue. And Wednesday, I will start a modern anime. As opposed to some 90s anime. And play some Scarlet Nexus at night. Trying a whole bunch of new things. See how stuff works out. Thank you for joining. I love this game a lot. Clearly. Looking forward to coming back to it. Thank you for watching if you're here. Thank you for watching later if you're watching it later. Have a great day.